5 minutes. Just Neto's yellow card that he walks away from the challenge, shaking his head. Sure, a lot wrong there. That arm did come up. It looked certainly like he was using it for leverage against Diallo, but two of them just sharing one or two choice words. Free kick then for Senegal. Inside the Cameroon half, just about. Look forward now, looking for the run of Sadio Mane. Opportunity for Senegal though to make a really big statement, you feel. Make it 2 wins from 2 in Group C. Really put their place as well. 16 in the competition, so very, very exciting for them. Exciting in terms of just how that's set up structurally. It's been very impressive indeed. So here come Cameroon, up and over halfway on the left-hand side. The ball. It's been a mark really of how Senegal have played in terms of this defensive shape they've got. With Diallo up there to occupy the 2 centre-backs. Mane and Sa, a bit more license to roam. Here is Zongisa, wants it back to Zongisa. Zongisa goes down. Hopefully looking at the system for the decision to be given. So, it's a goal kick for Senegal. Still really, and Mendy yet to face an effort on target to test the Senegal goalkeeper at all in the game so far. Throw for Senegal on the left hand side, up towards Diallo, who's the target. Senegal have the ball back now just outside their own penalty area. They managed to shift it up now towards halfway. Rise from Sadio Mane. Cameroon now are taking 1 or 2 liberties at the back, and Neu actually does exceptionally well to come away with the ball. Ball come Cameroon now on the right hand side. Chato with a sweeping ball. It's a bit of a better ball actually towards the back post, but Diatta, as he has been all game, very impressive defensively. And Jakob's actually on the 2 flanks, just getting up and down and doing their thing defensively, as well as offering plenty going forwards. So Cameroon have a throw on the left hand side. The lack of ingenuity, the lack of subtlety, the lack of cuteness in that final third. They just hoist the ball forward, it comes to nothing, and in the end Senegal have a free kick by halfway with 51 minutes on the clock. Senegal 1, Cameroon 0. And it is now Senegal throw, and it's been a stop-start beginning to the second half. Hasn't been particularly pretty, in fact it's been extremely bitty. Senegal with the free kick, just swept across the halfway line, and now the intention was to sit the ball into the feet of Yaka. Didn't quite come off from Diallo, who just gives a little bit of a grimace and just a flicker of a wry smile. And Cameroon launched the ball up and into the Senegal half. Kisa was amongst those players looking to profit on the loose ball. Now Senegal have some defending to do, and they do so extremely well. And Gay has played really well actually for Senegal, and all of a sudden Senegal now have the opportunity to break away, and they've got 5 bodies forward in this attack, and Kamara sweeps it towards the back post, and the final touch is a really poor one because Senegal had so many options inside the penalty area, and Sarr just knows he should have picked out a better option, should have picked out a teammate, couldn't do so. Very disappointed indeed with that situation. Just couldn't manage to beat the ball back across the face of goal. And forward come Cameroon on the left-hand side. Inside they come once again. Cameroon with the ball just on halfway. What a free kick here. You can feel as this game progresses actually, that might just be a set piece that gives Cameroon the opportunity to get back into the game, to create something for the game. And I do understand why Cameroon, who struggled to find any kind of fluency in the game, really will feel as though possibly that is their best opportunity, their best chance of getting something. Because Senegal in open play has just been so impressive, haven't they? So it could be a chance now for the ball to be swung into the penalty area. And Cameroon do just that. The header is over the crossbar, and chalk that one down as another set piece which has rather gone begging. A set piece which hasn't managed to find the kind of target it's really been able to test nobody at all in the game so far. And he's still untested. And Senegal come forward. From Senegal's perspective, they don't have enough opportunities. And Sadio Mane just wriggles away from his man. It's Sadio Mane for Senegal. Tried to slide it through, didn't quite come off. He's had a few of those today. And Sadio Mane, just a couple of opportunities that haven't quite fallen in his favour. And Senegal do with the ball back. Senegal actually are playing some really nice stuff now. Really intelligent stuff. The manner in which they're just fizzing it around on that left-hand side. And Sadio Mane involved again, and Sadio Mane with the ball through, and all of a sudden Senegal have options, and Senegal are bursting into the penalty area on the left-hand side. It's a really good challenge, and it's a corner kick for Senegal, but could have been so much more, you feel, possibly, for Senegal. Not one or two half-hearted shouts for a penalty. I don't think in actuality that was ever going to be the case. But, now Senegal with another opportunity. So Senegal with the corner kick, which is floated long. So Senegal leading Cameroon by a goal to nil with 56 minutes played. Sarr, the man who scored it. It could be another opportunity for Senegal, and all of a sudden they just got themselves in a bit of danger. With the likes of Sadio Mane around, you just cannot take chances inside your own third. That is what they've been doing in the game so far. That certainly will be a big cause for concern for Senegal in terms of people feel as though he should have had the second goal by now. Samuel Eto'o watching on. I tell you what, he does not cut a pretty figure at all in terms of his facial expression. He's obviously very frustrated with what he's seen from Cameroon today. Just such a lack of fluency in the game. Now what can they conjure? Can Cameroon turn this around somehow? Well, Senegal is 1-0. Every opportunity. Senegal have the ball, filling it out towards the left-hand side. Jacobs. Now, well, there's a bit of a scuffle off the ball, and the referee's going to have to come in and deal with one or two things here. Showing a yellow card as the referee. reality, it's an awful lot wrong with that instance, but nonetheless, the referee has shown the yellow cards. Diallo was just trying to take the ball away and prevent Cameroon from taking it quickly. But, certainly. Well, it's actually a crazy moment, but he's making the point. Anyway, so the ball is out of play now for a goal kick. Goal kick for Senegal. Senegal leads by a goal to nil. It's really been very, very scrappy indeed in the second half. But Senegal will take this. They've done what they needed to do in the game so far. They've got the goal through Sarr, and now they're really just playing very intelligent football, you feel. Just squeezing the game, not allowing Cameroon an opportunity at all to come out from the back. Ball is launched up and over halfway. Senegal have it on their right hand side. We stop the game again because Senegal have a free kick, and you do get the impression that from Senegal's perspective they'll be more than happy with these kind of stoppages. 9 minutes on the clock, and all feel as though this is part of the course to slow the game down. And just with that foul from Magri, he will just not allow Cameroon any kind of opportunities to find a pattern of play, and that's been Cameroon's big problem in the game so far. So Diallo goes into the no-book, and Nation Abdou Diallo the cards in and will now miss the next game. I mean, in reality, it might not matter for Senegal because 2 wins and 2 should see them good as qualified. Nice smile on the face of Sadio Mane. And Senegal leading by a goal to nil with half an hour of football left to play. Cameroon have it right on halfway. Launch the ball forwards now, looking for Magri again. Really feeding them absolute scraps, hasn't he, Magri? Just hasn't been able at all to find a way through. Hasn't been able to banter away past the Senegal backline. And the truth be told, Koulibaly and Diallo just been magnificent defensively. And I think Senegal, if you're a Senegal fan, you would just look at this, you look at the fact that we're 61 minutes into the game. Cameroon, 5-time champions Cameroon, have not had a shot on target. So, from that perspective, I mean, certainly it's very, very impressive. But all of a sudden, here's another chance for Senegal. But two opposite side of the penalty, everyone to Sadio Mane. Looped up towards the back post. Is that a handball? The referee having a review, but yes, he did. It's a free kick and a handball given against Diallo. Senegal 1, Cameroon 0. The score for just joining us. It's a very sharp goal from Sarr to separate the two sides. Scored in the 15th minute. Senegal really have had 1 or 2 opportunities to get a second goal, which they haven't managed to take. That will just give Cameroon a bit of hope in the final half an hour or so. Cameroon have the ball on the right hand side, still yet to register a shot on target. Magri keeps the ball moving. Chato's been one of the better players for Cameroon today. All of a sudden sliding in impressively. Here's Gay, and it's really active central midfield, isn't it, from Senegal? Got a bit of everything, I would say. So here comes the corner kick from Cameroon. Not much of set pieces in the 63 minutes we've played so far. In comes the corner kick, and it's shepherded away at the near post by Diallo. Another corner now for Cameroon. So Cameroon have a corner kick which is wedged up towards the back post and kept alive here. And the angle's pretty tight. Once again, the challenge and the block is so impressive this time from Sarr. It's an offensive masterclass this from Senegal. It's gone through the game by goals to nil. That doesn't really go back on those challenges. Here comes the corner kick from Cameroon. Chance back to the Senegal to break away with the ball, but it's going to favour Cameroon. And got a free kick now in a good location. Good chance to fling the ball into the area. It's just right of centre. And really good chance, in fact. Sadio Mane, I think his left leg just came across. Foul. Sadio Mane concedes the set piece. Cameroon have a free kick. Cameroon will take it. It's involved in the discussion about just where it should be placed. Eventually, Cameroon do place the ball with deliberation. Kudu, one of the better players for Cameroon today, will take it. Sends the ball into a very good area, but there to get a touch on it. Certainly a source of frustration, and have in mind Senegal are steaming forwards down the right hand side. The ball's far too heavy for Diallo. So I do sense as though they're going to get more opportunities. Senegal, as Cameroon have to take one or two more gambles going forwards and searching the equalising goal. And Senegal and Gay have the ball once more. 65 minutes played. Senegal 1, Cameroon 0. Sarr with the goal. And Cameroonian perspective, I mean, you've got to be looking at this and got to be really frustrated, I think, at the lack of what's been created out there. Forward it goes now, and all of a sudden could be an opportunity inside the penalty area for Senegal, but Cameroon now with bodies back there to alleviate the danger. And Cameroon have the ball 40 yards from goal. A bit more space to work with now on the right hand side. The ball is hung up towards the back post, but beyond everyone out of play. That's rather been emblematic of what we've seen in the game so far in terms of the final pass from Cameroon. The ball on that occasion just flung forwards, and it's just out of play. Really, I think Bubista Song is the intent of the touchline will know. In terms of his managerial career at Cameroon, this is a very big 23 minutes. Forward come Senegal. It's rather fired into Sadio Mane. Wasn't happy with the delivery in. Just playing his football in Saudi Arabia. And Senegal have the ball once more and tries to go slightly more direct that time, looking for the run of Sarr. Didn't quite come off. And Cameroon come forwards. Cameroon on the left hand side. Swung into the penalty, and that's much better, and Mendy didn't manage to take the ball first time and rather palm the ball off the Senegalese body and behind for a corner kick for Cameroon. And perhaps in the last 5 minutes, just one or two additional promising signs from a Cameroon perspective that they could pick something from the game as yet in towards the back post. And it is Gay who will bring it away now for Senegal. And Senegal have bodies over on the left-hand side, and all of a sudden they're steaming forwards, and Jacobs now tries to beat the ball back and didn't quite come off, and Jacobs just acknowledges that perhaps he should have done slightly better with that, and couldn't do so. So it's going to be an opportunity now for Cameroon to play it out for the back. The clock is rather ticking against them at this stage, and it's going to be an opportunity for Cameroon on the left-hand side. They've won a throw. There's an additional sense of urgency now about the way Cameroon are playing, and you can completely understand why. As I mentioned, it's very much time against it. 69 minutes playing. Cameroon have the ball on the left-hand side. Three options inside the penalty area, but into the penalty area. Senegal with bodies back there in Senegal, looking to bring the ball away now on the break, and you feel as though there's a possibility of either side scoring. The game's opening up. Here is Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane on the left-hand side, rolls and studs over the ball. Former Liverpool man cuts it field. It's Sadio Mane, and still Sadio Mane, and he lays it off. And here's a really good chance for Senegal, because they're inside the penalty area on the right-hand side. Got options inside. Now the pace of the attack is somewhat dampened, but Senegal come forwards once again, working the ball intelligently in the final third. Was really intricate this from Senegal, and eventually the ball pops up on the right-hand side across the face of goal, and Diallo slides in, and Senegal have number 2 to take firm control of this contest, and you'd have to say they deserve it. Looked so dangerous, the reigning champions on the counter, and they were popping the ball around so intricately, and Diallo's led the line really well tonight. Slides in to make it Senegal 2, Cameroon 0, and surely that's all 3 points for Senegal. Well, it's really nicely done by Senegal. They did look so dangerous on the break, and they were just working the ball intelligently inside the penalty area. Sadio Mane was actually lurking at the back post, but it was Diallo who slid in and delivered for Senegal. Very nice assist indeed, just across the face of goal, and Diallo slid in. Such assist. Tell you what, Senegal, having won their first game in this group by 3 goals to 0, 2 goals to 0 up here, and they've done absolutely nothing to dampen expectations and the feeling before the tournament that they were one of the favourites, and you can see why. I mean, we talked a lot about them defensively today, but how about that front three? Sarr, Diallo and Mane. There's lots to like about that. Youth and experience and quality, and we have a cooling break in the second half. Senegal will just take a moment to really try and consolidate what they've got here, because this has been a very, very comprehensive performance from them. So created of goal scoring opportunities, but when they have created big chances, they've taken them. And, Cameroon will be very, very frustrated now, because they're going to be left with a bit of a straight shootout in the final match day, you feel, the way results are going. We'll see indeed. So, Senegal 2, Cameroon 0. a bit of a cooling break. And, well, unsurprisingly, substitutions now coming for Cameroon. It had to be the case, didn't it? Had to be the case. And there's going to be substitutions for Senegal as well. Wagner is going to be the player to come on for Cameroon, who, frankly, at this stage, it's not a miracle, but certainly something to go their way. So, opportunity for Senegal to see this one out, and opportunity pick up 2 from 2. One of the players to come off in the substitutions. Forwards now by Senegal. Well, it could be another yellow card here, could there? Is the referee going to keep his cards in his pocket? I don't think he is. And yellow cards come out, just a bit of frustration, I think, from the Cameroon players, and understand why, because it just has not happened for them, has it? It just has not happened for them tonight. And Yu goes into the referee's notebook with a yellow card. Lunging challenge as well. Absolutely no complaints, you'd have to say. Very difficult indeed for Cameroon in this kind of position. Senegal leading by 2 goals to 0. Scored by Sarr and Diallo. And really very good value indeed for the lead, and that will be something that he's so aware of. So much confidence as well, I think. You have to say, I think it will give Senegal confidence in terms of what they're capable of in this tournament, how they can find a way to lift the trophy. I mean, it certainly feels like it's possible with this group of players he's got. Nation. Substitutions for Senegal on the right hand side. Managay, Senegal, Magnum for Cameroon, and Maroon for Cameroon, and Kassar off for Senegal. So issue of those changes. Cameroon have the ball inside the Senegal half. They need 2 goals in 14 minutes or so. Very difficult indeed for Cameroon. Can't make inroads down the left hand side. Throw in. And it's just been the case all game long really for Cameroon. Had so much of the ball in these kind of areas, just the final pass has been lacking. That has been something that Cameroon will no doubt look at. It's a feature of the first game as well, wasn't it, in the group? With very much restrained Samuel Eto'o with their song, and associated really with Cameroon in the setup of the tournament this year. Senegal have the ball right on halfway, and they go all the way back to their goalkeeper Mendy, who scarcely could have put wrong in the game so far. And Senegal just very confidently playing out from the back. And the ball now in the final third, just the final touch here wasn't quite good enough, and all of a sudden Pressure being applied for Onana. Something unfair, and question marks are raised over Onana's involvement with the first goal. Certainly nothing you can do about the second. Sadio Mane applying the pressure, and that high press from Senegal has been something that's been very, very impressive today. It really has come from Diallo, Mane and Sarr in terms of just the energy in the press. Very impressive, hasn't it? Very, very impressive. So, Balayou is coming off. Chim is coming on for Cameroon as they desperately seek a way back into the game. And Senegal at the other end are looking to make it 3. It feels as though there's going to be an opportunity. But this really, Cameroon at the back of the mind, because they want to take something from the game and take a gamble. They lose by 3 or 4 here, they really don't. Reputation against the reigning champions, this decides on the continent. They don't want to lose by 3 or 4 goals, which could have been a possibility. Chances that Senegal have had. Now the right arm does come across from Wu. It's the reason that Diallo is down in the heap. To say how much intent there was, they are, of course, he's in operation. Diallo. 79 minutes played, Senegal 2, Cameroon 0. Sarr opening the scoring on 16 minutes. Diallo making it 2 in the second half after a very nice assist from Sarr. Senegal now readying a couple of substitutions. And Senegal Tussler for the ball right on halfway. Position goes in favour of Senegal. Can surely now just try and ride this one out. Double substitution for Senegal. Sarr, those players who's coming off, the man who opened the scoring. Sharp strike was done. It's going to place. His place, I should say. Very impressive performance from Sarr. So impressive in terms of just what he managed to, how he managed to score that opening goal. It really set the tone, didn't it, for Senegal in the game. Controlled the game with the second goal. And the third goal as well. Ghana does gather. Ghana wants to take this one quickly, and you can understand why. Ghana with a sense of urgency now for Cameroon. We need a couple of goals in round about 8 minutes, and having created absolutely nothing in the game so far, that will certainly be something that they will try to achieve. Cameroon coming forwards now, and Bubista has won a corner kick for Cameroon. It's going to happen, it has to happen soon. Trailing as they do by 2 goals to 0. Cameroon need a moment of magic from somewhere. They've got a corner kick. Corner kick on the right-hand side for Cameroon. 82 minutes played, trailing by 2 goals to 0. They've taken it short, taken it intelligently. Swung into a good area. Bullet header, right back in it. Lifeline for Cameroon. It's a big, big goal. And they found a passage back into the game. And my goodness, they needed that. The corner kick was swirled in so well, just into such an inviting area, and it was Skachum, the substitute, who met it with such a degree of force. It was beyond mending before it had a chance to move, really. All came from the corner kick routine. Goalkeeper can't do anything about that. Substitute bags is Senegal 2, Cameroon 1. Castelletto with the goal, and Cameroon have a lifeline. Now Senegal, how are they going to respond? Try and seek the third, or are they going to try and sit back? Senegal have the ball. Mane loses out. Senegal now an opportunity, and they're going to free kick for that. No, they're not. It's going to be a Cameroon free kick. With 84 minutes played, Nanana is scampering out of his box to take it. And you can understand why. And it's going to be a grandstand finish here. After the goal scored by Castelletto. Assist from the substitute. So, what can Cameroon conjure? What can they do? Senegal 2, Cameroon 1, and Senegal got a problem here with Camara, who's been stretched off. Senegal now with a bit of defending to do as Cameroon fling the ball into the penalty area, and on the stretch, how close was Nkudu? What a moment that would have been, from 2-0 down to 2 apiece perhaps. Nkudu on the stretch after the ball was just dinked over the Senegal backline, and Nkudu on the stretch after Magri's touch on was probably half a yard away from making it 2 apiece. Such are the margins at this level, so fine, they really are. Senegal 2, Cameroon 1. As it stands, Senegal are taking all 3 points in the game. Senegal and Sadio Mane tussling for it on the left-hand side. Sadio Mane, who got an opportunity in the first half, which is very well blocked off in actual fact. He and his teammates now will need to use all their experience to ensure that they concede again. That's the name of the game for Senegal now in the final few minutes. Certainly set up a really exciting end to proceedings, hasn't it? From the neutral perspective. Onana, he's just pushing everyone forwards, and Onana is pushing Sadio Mane back, and Sadio Mane going to get yellow carded here. I think he's eventually retreating. Will take the free kick, surely launch it long for Cameroon. And indeed he does. Forwards from Onana. And Sadio Mane working well on the left-hand side. Senegal now trying to clear, but Cameroon winning the ball back. Cameroon have it right on halfway. Everyone forward now for Cameroon. It's good defending at the back by Diallo. And Cameroon have a throw. Midway inside the Senegalese half. Cameroon have it on halfway now. They've worked it inside the centre circle. Collected now by the goal scorer, who wedges it forward. In particular, and a throw in for Cameroon. It is one or two Cameroon players who are just asking for free kick, and yeah, there's going to be substantial amount of time added on, you feel, at the end of the 90. There's so many stoppages in the second half. We could be looking at 7 or 8 minutes, to be honest with you. As it stands, Senegal 2, Cameroon 1. 89 minutes played. So, clash between the reigning champions and the 5-time champions. It has turned out to be a really entertaining game in the end. We're not done just yet either. Is there a little twist in the tail here? Is there a twist that we see? Cameroon pinch one right at the death. Just be. Senegal's surely got some defending to do here. We've played 90 minutes. Nana was just having a little chat with Rigobert Song. I reckon it could be, well, it is 7 additional minutes at the end of the 90 to be played. 7 minutes for Cameroon to try to conjure something. And Senegal have the ball by the byline. Throw-in's going to be in Senegal's favour. 30 seconds of the allocated 7 additional minutes at the end of the 90. Can Senegal hang on and take all 3 points here? That's the question. Very interesting to see just what kind of gamble they're going to take here, Cameroon, because they've got to take a gamble and try to pinch something. Truth be told, haven't played well in the game, Cameroon. Spell potentially for 5 or 10 minutes prior to scoring. So, aside from that, a bit of vintage performance and very, very good value for the 2-1 victory, if it turns out to be like that. So throw in right on halfway. Collected now by Sadio Mane, who goes on the outside. Sadio Mane, has he won a free kick for his side? No, he hasn't. It's going to be a goal kick for Cameroon. Sadio Mane is going to have to just he's been playing on the turf for quite a while. It's not going to do him any good now. So he's going to have to get on with things here. I don't think he wanted to hear that from the referee, did Sadio Mane. But that is the case. And so Cameroon now have a situation from which Onana can swing the ball forwards. Here come Cameroon. Launch forward down the right flank, and Senegal have got some defending to do. Play 2.5 of the allocated 7 minutes of additional time. Senegal deep inside their own half, and now Sadio Mane will pick up the pieces and go on a little bursting run. Here is Sadio Mane for Senegal. Sadio Mane, it's still Sadio Mane. He had the option to his right hand side, tried to go through the centre, didn't quite come off for Sadio Mane. In that kind of game for him, had his moments, but he just hasn't quite been able to get the final touch. And all of a sudden, here come Cameroon. Bubista with the touch for Senegal, snapping it away. Nieto hangs up the cross towards the back post, and what a chance that was for 2-2. And Magri knows it. And I don't think Cameroon are going to get a better opportunity deep into stoppage time. That was the moment to pinch a point. That was the moment to pinch a score draw, and they couldn't take it. And my goodness, what a chance. Well, it was Nkudu. It was, we got there, Magri and Bubista. We're in the heart of it. And Cameroon can't believe it. What a big, big chance. Senegal launched the ball forwards at the other end and played 4 of the allocated 7 minutes. 2 options inside the penalty area. Sadio Mane. It's Sadio Mane who slides home Senegal's third, and that will wrap up the points. And how quickly this sport can change, because Cameroon with a great chance scarcely 30 seconds prior, and Sadio Mane with an emphatic finish to take all 3 points for Senegal and leave them with 2 wins from 2 in Group C and leave Cameroon in all manner of problems. Mane scores, it's Senegal 3, Cameroon 1. Sadio Mane has been threatening all night, if truth be told. He's very nearly found the opportunities, and eventually he does do so. He just held his run on the edge of the penalty area, and then when the ball was cut back to him, about 2 yards inside the area, just opened up his body and passed it home, right-footed, into the corner. And that will no doubt please his manager, but my goodness, Nkudu was such a big chance for Cameroon at one end. And Sadio Mane at the other end just wraps things up. Job done. And wow. Well, that is football in a nutshell, isn't it? Tournament football. So, Senegal heading for 2 wins from 2 in Group C. What a chance for Nkudu just prior to the goal though. That's the moment really, that's the moment they'll all be talking about, you feel, in the pubs and the bars after this one, because 2-1, Nkudu has a header from 6 yards out, virtually an empty net, can't score. And then Sadio Mane at the other end just wraps up, makes it 3-1, and gives Senegal all 3 points. My goodness, Cameroon, they're in a squad of trouble, aren't they? Sadio Mane wonderfully scored the winning penalty to lift the trophy for Senegal last time out, and Senegal are coming forwards again on the right hand side. They want another goal here, they want a 4th to Senegal, working it well. And now Sadio Mane with a little back heel. The effort on goal, Cannon's behind for a corner kick. So Senegal, the reigning champions, are so fluid going forwards, and really you do feel are one of the favourites for the competition. Sadio Mane himself will take the corner kick. Sadio Mane hangs up the corner towards the back post. Cameroon will clear, and Cameroon bring the ball away. Is that a free kick? Yes it is, but played 7.5 minutes in the allocated 7 minutes, and there isn't too much time left in the game. the ball to the right-hand side. They're in big problems now in this group, aren't they? To win on the final match day. And the full-time whistle goes. Senegal have beaten Cameroon by 3-1. On the balance of play, you'd have to say they deserve it as well. Took their chances, Cameroon.